Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue our winter preparation. Now I've got 9 hives, 8 of which still need to be fed. After the last inspection, the sage hive, they were running very lean, so I've given the sage hive both a pollen patty and a gallon of sugar syrup. Today all I'm going to do is do a cursory inspection on the top of these boxes, kind of check for stores, and then if needed we're going to give them each a gallon of sugar syrup and a pollen patty. I want to make sure that these bees have everything they need to produce their winter brood. So with all that said, give me a second, let me get my gear on, get the smoker lit, and we'll get started. All right, let's give these girls some smoke. I know I'm coming. This is really not the time of year getting into these hives, because right now their resources are very valuable to them. That means 2 things can happen. I can kick off a robbing situation, which I've done before, and it's not fun. And these girls are going to tend to be a little bit more aggressive. They've got a lot to defend right now. And they don't realize that I'm coming in here to give them food. Well, these girls are doing nicely. There's another hive beetle. Oh, another one. They still have a hive beetle issue. Let me get my frame holder. Okay, it's not too bad. I have seen 3 hive beetles in this hive already. Excuse me, girls. Okay, we have a few hive beetles in there as well. Not as bad as I've seen it, but I see one walking down a frame. I see 2 of them right now inside this hive. Oh, there's several hive beetles right here. This hive still has a problem with hive beetles. I was hoping I had that problem resolved. Okay, that's a full frame. Okay, these girls do need fed. I think the hive beetles were on these other 2 frames, and I think we've just taken care of that problem. Let's put these frames back in and give these girls some food. A little pollen patty I made for them this morning. Here's a shim to support their bucket. And there's some sugar syrup for them. Alright girls, you're not going to like me for this. Here we go. We were just in the yellow hive, and I know these girls are in good shape. We found the queen, but what we need to do is make sure that these girls have some food. So we're going to go ahead and give them a bucket of sugar syrup. Let's have a look. There's a hive beetle. There's another hive beetle. We have a few hive beetles in here. Okay, so the hive beetle problem persists. They've eaten their pollen patty already. I'm going to give them another pollen patty and some food. There we go. There we go, girls. Right. All right, let's jump on the white hive. I know the white hive has a pollen patty in it, but I also know that the white hive needs some syrup. Hi, girls. It's just me. Don't sting me. Don't sting me. So you may notice that this fall, I'm using clear sugar syrup. I'm not dyeing it. And the reason is that these girls will have all of this consumed by spring. No need to diet, no need to track where it is in the hive. Now another thing that I'm doing that's a bit unique is this time of year most beekeepers are feeding their bees 2-to-1 sugar syrup. Well, this is 1-to-1. The reason being is that I want these girls to still produce wax. If you give them, from what I understand, if you give them 2-to-1 sugar syrup, all they're going to do is take it from the bucket and store it. If you give them 1-to-1, they're going to continue to draw wax, and I want that to happen because some of these boxes have complete empty foundation in them, and I want these bees to draw that out, and then the next time I feed them, I'll feed them 2-to-1, they'll be able to store it. And I want to make sure that these queens are still laying and they're still building wax. There you go, girls. Enjoy. There we go. Okay, now this green hive has been concerning me. All of these hives are very, very busy on the front, and this hive is not. It doesn't seem to be a big population in here, and I'm worried that something may have happened to the queen, and they may be queenless, or something's going on because there's just not a lot of activity in this hive. And you remember, this is green death. This is the one that got me 27 times, or 23 times, or this is the one that got me a lot. You remember how many bees were in there? That was only a couple of months ago. So I think we might have an issue here. So we might do a deep dive into this hive. See what's going on. Right, let's hope we see some bees in here. This hive has really had me concerned. I can hear a lot of bees in there. I just don't see a lot of activity on the front of this hive. Let's have a look. I don't hear a ton of bees. I hear some bees. There's some pretty nasty comb. No beetles and not a lot of resources. Okay, not a lot of bees. I think these girls, we have a small cluster down here. Okay, there does not seem to be a lot of activity in this hive. I may have to take a frame of brood. Okay, we're capping. There's some empty queen cups. Okay, girls, I need to see some brood in here, ladies. I see nectar. I don't see any brood in this top box whatsoever. I also do not see any resources in this top box. These girls may not have a queen. I got nothing. Okay, we've got nothing here. We're going to go down a box. This hive and the white hive may be joining forces, because honestly I do not have time to get a new queen in here. Now that said, if they have a strong enough population and I can find a mated queen somewhere, I might buy one and throw her in this box. I can tell you this, there's not a lot of bees in here. Let me see some brood, ladies. Let me see some brood. I just saw a girl with pollen on her legs, and usually that means that they've got a queen. Okay, that's not a good frame. These girls have a very small cluster. They're storing pollen. Here's another hive beetle. Oh, there's a lot of hive beetles. Oh no, this might be the problem. They may have been taken over. That's all of them. Okay, we have a bad problem here in the green hive. A bad problem. Okay. This green hive doesn't have a queen. Oh, but they have a lot of hive beetles. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. We have a big problem. This hive does not have a queen. This hive does not have brood. These girls are in bad shape. Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. We have nothing. This hive's about dead. How did I miss this? Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think it's too late in the season for a queen. I can fold them into the white hive. Let me verify. There's no eggs. There's no way I have a queen in here. There's no queen. There's no queen. They lost their queen and didn't make another one. I mean, I don't know how these bees are surviving. I mean, this hive's in really bad shape. Okay, I think what I'll do, I will do, okay, I know what I'm going to do. This green hive is kaput. Maybe I fold them into the blue hive. It seems strong enough. Let me see if I can find some newspaper for a combine. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to combine with a newspaper. Okay, my plan is as follows. I'm going to shake these bees into this medium super, then I'm going to take this medium super and I'm going to put it on one of these other hives, possibly the blue hive. I'm just going to set it on there, close it up, feed them, and hopefully there won't be a war. If there is, there's very few bees in here anyways. So that's the plan. We are just going to combine. I did not expect to see this today, but I have noticed that this hive has had weak traffic coming in and out of the front door. There's not been a lot of bees here. Now I see why. Yeah, I know, girls, I'm taking you home. I get it. I get it. No queen in here. Well, this was unexpected. I'm going to put these girls on top of the white hive. I know that this is not how most people would handle it. But I don't have any newspaper, and I have combined hives before by just putting one on top of the other. And I think, because the population in this hive, or in this medium that I'm about to put on here, so low, and because they've not had a queen pheromone in a long time, I think these bees are going to accept them as long as I keep food on this hive and I smoke it really well. Everybody's going to be distracted by the food and the smoke, and they should accept these bees. Right. We're going to remove this for a moment. We're going to remove this for a moment. We're going to smoke these girls. We're going to drop this hive right on top. Now again, there's no queen in this hive, so it should work out. Now we're going to give them some sugar syrup. We're going to give them a box. There we go. We'll give it that number right there. All right. On to the blue hive. All right, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is, right? It's fall beekeeping. You have to solve problems as they arise. See how this works out. Let me in. I'm the bringer of food. Right, make me some baby bees. Here you go. You enjoy. You have food. Do not sting me. All right. You girls need to get off of here. You hive beetle, you're gone. Okay, into the hive. Come. Into the hive.
The purple hive triggers the stingometer.
One for the stingometer. Son of a gun. Damn it. That one got me on the wedding finger, so I got to remove the ring. All right, there you go. Right. There we go. All right, well there you go. It didn't go as planned. We did manage to get all the hives fed. We have pollen patties on the hives. On a few of these hives I found a lot of hive beetles, a lot more than I thought I would, which is concerning. We also had a problem with the green hive. I've noticed over the last couple of days there hasn't been a lot of traffic going in and out of the front door, and we found out why today. They did not have a queen. So I have folded the green without newspaper directly into the white hive. I hope everything works out. I gave them a pollen patty, some sugar syrup, so everything should be good. So I guess we'll see next week how it went. So all that said, I hope you liked the video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, leave me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. It doesn't cost you anything. Stop in to see all of my new videos. I usually release one on Friday at around 3 o'clock. All that said, be happy. These girls are going to be happy. They have nice full bellies. You be happy, and I'll see you next time.
As the season draws to an end, the purple hive gets one in. The season total stands at 56.